folks, in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 10th-ranked team, Alabama Crimson Tide. WA Sports College Football Chris Farmer, joined as always by Kurt Curtis. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Bulldogs will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's will get the first crack on offense today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They've got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these 2 wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these 2 to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
They'll run it here. Picks up 2, so 2nd and 8.
It's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And you set it down after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like that.
Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact.
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him the 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure. And it cost him here with an incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
That one is incomplete. The defender is right there. And brings up 4th down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense takes the field. The first chance we're going to see them today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's the grab. Plenty of room to run. And his first down yardage at the 46.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. When we come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Bringing pressure. Makes the ground. It's Branch.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
The ball bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Some pre-snap movement in the backfield. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Gets made on the outlet. Tackled at the 32. It's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on the first down.
2nd down play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking here on second down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's the ball. Has him hit, but it's incomplete. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll run it from the gun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. The pass rush closing in. Right down the middle, it's Branch. He's tackled just short of that first down mark. Good job by the defense. The Dolphins will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this uncoverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Pressure is coming. Cut quickly. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And now the handoff. Tackle. First down.
Chris, I don't know, there's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from 26. He's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a 4th down. And see him making their way on the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this run. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. To throw, it's Stockton. Sideline takes Bay, but out of bounds short of the first down. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The completion makes it 2nd down. Defense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads it there, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, you know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
With the second down incompletion, I have to convert here on third down and 8. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Close to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. Dogs ended up with first and goal. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He'll score. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow him to make a throw up in the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake on first down.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Over the middle. It's Curtin. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And this is a low line. This won't go a long way. Fair catch is made, but there is a flag down, so let's sort this one out. So contact after the fair catch signal. It'll cost them. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down for a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Following the field goal,
that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Play action here on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing is they both on the scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Down the middle, it's Branch. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass complete, and 2nd down now. Movement here from the tight end. Play fake, looking to throw. It's caught. It's Bell. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the 1st down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Decides to keep it here. You bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Getting through the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Dropping back, it's Stockton. There's a screen pass to the running back. But now at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. They moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They pressure him and sack him with a tackle inside the 10. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. It's a field goal attempt coming up now. He's on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. That one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Now offense with some pre-snap motion. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver. The 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's an out. The catch made. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, that's not 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. There's some room. It's Frazier. No way to run up the middle. We reach the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? That's a fly to the wide out. Over the middle. It's Bell. Tackle made, but moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Branch. Memphis will quickly spend the timeout here after the play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Right down the middle, it's Frazier. So Georgia will have the first down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain in the first down.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. It's Stockton. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Keeping it on the ground here. He stopped and gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the ones that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here at Tuck Strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal here. Timeout is called at Tuck Strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he missed it! The kick is no good. The lead remains at 13 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. returner trying to create good field position. The returner is brought down. It's a start with the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback still with the football. He's past the marker and still got it.
When you think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball, a lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
He finds some space. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Way downfield for a huge gain. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Grabs behind the line. It's better. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play.
Yeah, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
He's got it in the open. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Dogs line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Going to try the middle, but still no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown.
Well, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And here's the return from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's real win. It's Williams. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just
looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Grab near the sticks. It's Corton. He They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Bama. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You could tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game.
Team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Jones. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
One big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Caught over the middle, it's Branch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a short completion of a big tight end. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down by a solid gain. Wins the football at 24 and a 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there, and the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Made through the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Bulldogs looking to count the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll try to add the lead now with PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Alabama getting set for the first and 10 now. And the quarterback keeps it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Quick throw. Catch made on the outlet. Oh, he hits out of bounds after a real nice gain there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw again. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here. Right back into this game. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not flipped off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught for the receiver. The defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a third down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Launching one to the end zone. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Alabama. Now the important point after attempt. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Tries to put throw. And the defense scores not much of a gain on that completion. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. It's a shotgun run call. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the touchdown field. They finally bring him down. What an explosive play that time.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Leaning on the run game here. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Georgia.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Then he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Dropping back. It's Simpson. He's running out of time here. Catch made down inside the 25. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That is broken up and incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. 2-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
What a catch! No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold them just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He's still not it. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there. That's an important first down on that running play. The back's got it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Football, you're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk. They just fall short, couldn't get it done.
Well, Chris, we sat down and talked to them, and you're right. They put a lot into this game. I think they were very confident that they had everything that it took to be able to win this football game. And now they're going to have to put this one behind them, learn from the mistakes, move forward, and still have a great season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.